This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waiting my turn and I play my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk at that list.
Hey guys, Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Today is May 6th. We finally have a clutch to pull. I have an egg box here, and I have an egg in the egg box. So this egg was actually dropped on Saturday, May 3rd. So I'm just grabbing a couple of these golf tees to hold this clutch together. So Saturday, May 3rd, she laid the first egg and a bunch of urates at the same time. So we're going to take a look here at this egg. It's definitely solid up, and it looks really good. So we're going to keep that egg right there. I'm going to stick a golf tee in it, and we're going to pull the remaining eggs for this clutch. Now, unfortunately, I have a very limited amount of room in this room, so I'm not going to be able to pull this tub out and grab the eggs, but I can tell you she has laid them and they're all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing those eggs out one at a time. I do want to mark this one. I'm going to put 5-3 on it because a lot of people said that egg's going to go bad, and it might, but I want to see if it does or not. So let's see if I can grab these without her trying to kill me. Okay, so these are big eggs. She is hissing away. There's a look in here where she at. She's not facing me at the moment, so that's good. An egg with a boob on it. I'm just going to get them out of here first so I don't get tagged. And then we will talk about the clutch. So another. All right, she looks like she is empty. I'll pull her out here in a minute. I'm not going to weigh this clutch. So it looks like we have the one she laid 3 days ago, and then 6 more, and then 2 slugs. So that'll be a total of 7 eggs from this girl. So this one's got a little bit of a boob on it too. So we'll pack these in here. And no, I don't care about the orientation of the eggs. I've pretty much figured out, at least to myself, that it doesn't matter. I found it doesn't matter, especially if they're fresh like this. So I'm just going to toss them in here. Make sure none of them touch the sides, and we should be good. So again, we got, 3, 6, 7, and 2 slugs. That small one, the one on 5-3, is definitely smaller than the rest. So this is clutch 1 of 2025. So what this means is, well, it means what? So we're basically into July before we get our first hatchlings of the year. So I'm going to set this in the incubator. Actually, I'm going to mark this down here really quick. Then I'll set it in the incubator. All right, so what I'm going to use, at least as of right now, is some blue painter's tape. And I'm just going to write, let's do 25-1. And we'll put 5, 6 as laid. And that's it. I'll take this off. I'll stick it to the front of this tub where I can see it while it's in the incubator. So we're using the new Sea Serpents hot box. So definitely looking forward to using this. Hopefully I have good success using this. I will say I'm not really a fan of the way it closes and latches, but that's just me. I'm used to having, you know, like a cooler that shuts, the door's shut and clip. But I do like it's got the light. I can peek in there. All right. A couple slugs. Unfortunately, I've tried in the past. My false water cobra does not eat these, so they're going to get tossed in the garbage. And I will put these back down below. Put this back down below. All right, now let's get her out. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to get a couple towels because I want to wash her off or wipe her down. My spray bottle's empty. See if I got some water here. All right, so we'll fill that up. Put my board back up here. All right. And I'm going to just wrap down these towels real quick. And then I'm going to pull her out and wipe her down. And I'm going to make sure she's hollow. This is all I've ever done, guys. I know some people wash their snakes and all that. I don't. And they usually go right back on. Yep, she's huffy puffy, which is fine. So they usually go right back on feed. You feel again. There might be one down there. Yeah, I think there might be one left. So we'll come back here in an hour or so and I will check up on her and see. She's a big girl, as you could tell. Well, using my hands, maybe there's a slug there. Yeah, I don't think there's an actual egg. If anything, maybe I'll come back later, she'll have a slug sitting in there. So, I'm going to give her some fresh water. Her liner's still nice and clean. I don't worry about changing that stuff out unless they make a mess. I've never had a problem with just wiping the girl down like that and then offering her food the next day we feed, which is, so this week will be Thursday or Friday. So another couple days. Dispose of those. All right, so that's clutch one. Finally, first clutch of the year. Super happy. She's about 7 to 8 days past her 30 days after her prelay shed. So we got that one due here like Saturday, I think, on the 10th. So I think it's Saturday. We have this Het Sunset girl. She's due. She's already starting to curl up, has her tail inside, and potentially might go a few days early. We'll see. And then this Pastel Lori, she also is due on 410. So we got those two. Or sorry, 510. They laid on 410, so roughly 510 they should be laying their clutches. So this weekend we could have two more. Then we got the Super Pastel Bamboo Blackhead. She's due right around the 18th of this month. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 who have ovulated, and I'm waiting on prelay sheds from them. So another 6 weeks roughly, and we could have 4 more clutches there. I think this girl is going to ovulate soon. This is a Super Pastel Lesser Cinder Lace. So she might ovulate here very soon. And this, let's see, no. I think that's about it for right now. Still got 3 here I'm pairing this week. And I think total we have 11. It looks like we're currently pairing. I don't know if you guys heard that noise, but that was actually the plastic on this tub hitting the fan that kicked on, or got sucked into the fan. So, that's nice. Again, new incubator, learning how the quirks work on that one. But anyways, looks like what I say, 11. 11 we're currently breeding still. 3 this week. I got a bunch in the next week or two that they'll be ready for their next section. Oh, I forgot about this one too. 525, this Het Monarch girl is due to lay. So we have what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 that could lay more than 4 more that could lay this month. Sorry guys, I'm just glad we got our first clutch. So yeah. So what? We're talking about 60 days. So yeah, we're talking mid-June, or sorry, mid-July, roughly. Yeah, early to mid-July, somewhere around there. So there we go. Finally, first clutch of the year. So late. I've never had one in May. I think the latest I've had one was like the 12th of April. So I know the move could change all that, but it is what it is. So again, this clutch. So I want to let everybody know that because I didn't go over that in the beginning. She is what we believe to be, what I received her as a lesser red axanthic genetic stripe. I can tell she's a lesser genetic stripe. I can't tell if she's red axanthic or not. But we should be able to tell because if that's the case, everything in this clutch will be het red axanthic plus whatever other genes we get. The male, I produced the male, but it has changed a lot since I hatched it. I went back and looked at hatchling videos. So what I have it written down as, and I made this tag like when it had hatched, is a coral glow, calico, yellow belly, black pastel, Barnhart line, and this clutch was a het to het for genetic stripe. We got genetic stripes. I have het G stripe on here, so I'm assuming that I had sent the shed off on this animal and it came back positive for het G stripe. So if that's the case, again, it's coral glow, yellow belly, calico, black pastel, het G stripe, and again, Barnhart line on the black pastel. But it doesn't really look like there's calico in it anymore. It has so changed. So again, going to be great to see what we got here. I will tell you, I'm about 99% sure that both of these animals will be available after we get the clutch. And the reason I'm not selling them now is not because if they make something amazing, I'm going to keep them. It's because I want to try and make sure I know the genetics. If I sell her as a lesser red axanthic G stripe and there's no het reds in this, I know she's not red axanthic. I would hate to do that to somebody. I would hate to have to try and figure out what the value is, etc. on the animal and try and do a reimbursement. So we're not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. I'll get her back on food. She'll stay here until the clutch is out, and then we'll be able to go from there. Same with him too. I want to kind of be able to make sure I got all the genetics right on that one. And then from there, they'll both be available. So if you're interested in either one of these and you'd like to put your name on the list to be contacted when we find out what's going on with them, send me a message on social media, leave a comment down below, and I can gladly put you on my list and let you know and go from there. But that is clutch 1 of 2025. Hopefully from here we continue on and have a lot more success throughout the year and get some amazing clutches. So that's going to do it for now. I've got 2 other egg boxes prepared, so I guess I should probably get some more prepared, but I know I got 2 that I'll be looking to put in here hopefully by the weekend, and then obviously a few more. So I'm going to get some more egg boxes made, get them warmed up and ready to go, and we'll be good to go for this season to go from there. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate you. Take care. Like the video, subscribe. You can hit one of these two wherever they're at, over here, down here. You guys take care. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave them down below. One other thing I wanted to mention real quick. If you posted a name for the female Sumatran short tail, I'm currently doing the voting on it right now. So sometime this week, I will have the winner. I'll either do a short or I'll do a video and I'll mention who the winner is, and we'll go from there. But just want to let you know I did not forget, and I have not posted it yet. We are currently started the voting today. So thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.